Welcome back to the Super Movie Bros podcast. This is Michael.
And I'm Mr. Kyle.
Mr. Kyle, yes. Mr. Kylonius Kyle.
Mr. Kylonius of Brighton.
Yeah, I could not name one of these little cities for the film we're about to talk about, which today...
Mr. Darcy.
I don't know what.
Everyone's Mr. Darcy, Mrs. Bennett.
Mrs. Bennett, Mr. Darcy.
It's Pride and Prejudice.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
We were going to do this for Mother's Day because my wife recently became kind of obsessed with this movie.
And recently became another mother.
She became another mother?
A mother again.
She is now two mothers.
Yes.
Because I can't have a mother of two children. You just become another mother. So for another Mother's Day, 2 weeks late,
yeah.
Pride and Prejudice. I am not at all against chick flicks, so it's not like, I was against this movie. It just never really was something I would ever want to watch because I
would have never watched this movie if it wasn't for this damn podcast.
Yeah, no, true.
And what I wanted to wear, and I was telling you in there, because I wanted to wear a costume for each episode, but I'll figure that out.
Yeah, well, you just ruined it for the future, because now they'll know, but it's whatever.
All right, we'll cut it out.
No, we're not going to cut it out. I was just kidding.
They didn't remember it.
They didn't remember it. You never heard anything about costumes.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Wrong movie.
So, I will say, though, I was surprised that I was like, oh, I enjoyed this. I laughed multiple times. Like, it was pretty funny. I didn't think it was going to be a funny.
You laughed? When did you laugh?
Did we watch the same movie, Kyle? Did you watch the movie? Did you read Spark Notes on the film? Because
I watched this
there are
movie.
Multiple parts of this. So you
really
were on your
think
phone
I
the whole
didn't
time.
watch this
You were on the
movie?
phone the whole time.
No, I watched this damn movie.
Yeah. So Kyle texted me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna need help on this movie, and then separately, he's gonna need help on another podcast we're gonna do for a movie he chose." So that's what dealing with my co-host is like. This movie has multiple funny parts to it, and if you didn't laugh...
No, there is a couple funny.
Oh, okay. Cool,
There
cool,
is.
cool.
There
Cool,
is.
cool,
In
cool.
fact, I have one written down.
I do, too.
Typed down. But I don't know if we're going to write the same one, because I feel like mine...
I hope not. It'd be
Mine
more
was-
content if we wrote down separate ones.
But now that this was one of the movies I told Michael, I was like, I don't remember everything.
I didn't either, but that was different. I've been having some weird issues, so some of my memory problems are coming in. Early onset Alzheimer's. Not that, but I have some weird things going on. But I still remember the gist of it. Haley told me, my wife.
Well, it's pretty
that
damn
she was
easy to remember. I actually have it down as a incredibly rich man falls in love with poor, yet still very, very wealthy peasant of a woman. They act like she's just like poor as hell, and she's got like
her mom's like, we can afford a cook.
we can
Right. It's like
we're not freaking peasants. We
Yeah.
have our own cook.
Yeah.
That's not a poor thing.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Problem.
Well, I think that just shows the mom. I think I actually made a note about the mom specifically, because she's funny.
She is.
And a terrible mother.
Yeah, I can't stand her.
Oh, I didn't make a note about that. Yeah. No, she's an awful person.
I like the dad.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
He's just
great.
cool, calm, and collected. And I also have. Does he ever stand up in this movie, or is he always in the? Is he?
Her dad?
Donald Sutherland is never standing up in this movie. He's always sitting down. Which
I mean,
at one point I looked, I was like, is he in a wheelchair?
He usually is sitting, but I'm pretty sure I remember him standing. Fact check us, because I'm pretty sure he stands.
Insert clip.
Team stands or team sits?
Insert clip right now.
We'll have T-shirts for the next episode. I'm team stands. Your team sits.
Insert a clip of just Donald Sutherland just getting up from his nose.
Welcome back to the Super Movie Bros podcast with sits and stands.
Yep.
Anyway,
Sits and stands. Yeah, that's not what we're taking away from this movie. We're taking away from this movie is that boring. Another boring movie picked by Michael.
okay, not
wife.
picked by me, not
His
picked by.
wife.
Let's not have that. But I kind of disagree, dude. It's
just-
a
I'm-
classic coming of age tale with some rough around the edges things that I feel like came from the early 2000s.
It's not that but I don't think it's a bad movie at all.
I
It's just
think it
not
might have.
It's just not made for me. This is
Yeah,
not
it's
my
it's
thing.
genuinely not made for you, Kyle, and that's okay. Like that's okay.
So
It's not my style of movie either, but like I wasn't super bothered by it. I think it has a good coming of age tale about a girl who had this, very stuck her ways mindset that she didn't. She's like, I don't need men. I'm a smart girl. All this blah blah
I
blah.
have my dancing.
And it kind of, I think it's kind of a good message because she's kind of like, oh, these men are crappy or whatever. And there's this one guy where she's like,
crappy.
oh, he's not.
Pretty
No,
much.
they basically anything bad about him was like over the top disproven. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you tried to, you were awful to this one guy who's this soldier guy or whatever. And it's like, actually that guy was a terrible person and I tried to help him and he ruined it. And it's like, oh, you know what I mean? I forget what that guy's name was.
That's Mr. Darcy.
No, Mr. Darcy's the guy
You're
that.
talking about the dude with the ponytail, the soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, who tried to take away some of the fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Darcy was right.
It's Mr. something. Everyone's Mr. something, Miss something.
And then he tried to get his friend, who I have my favorite line from, what was his name? Mr. Bingley.
Yes.
Mr. Bingley. Mr. Darcy tried to help his friend, Mr. Bingley, not marry the clearly most attractive girl of that family, because
So, Keira Knightley wins that.
that's wild.
What?
That's wild. I very much disagree with you. Anyway, so he tries to help him not marry into that family because he's like, your mom is kind of crappy and your sisters are and your dad is kind of too, which I like that he added that because the dad doesn't do much about it. He kind of just, I'm sorry.
That part I didn't like.
I don't like
the family. I didn't like the family. They're annoying, but they're not that bad. They're freaking, hey, leave this woman. Her dad's pretty annoying. Her mom's.
At that time, families are really important, and he's like, "Yo, this family is not it," I bet he said it just like that too.
He tells another person this family's not it, but then marries into that family.
Hey, he grew. All right, he got over his pride, and she got over her prejudice.
Oh my God!
All right, so my favorite line from Mr. Bingley, whenever the sister, what is her name? It's Rosamund Pike.
Yeah. It's like Jane or Joan or something.
Okay. So
I can pull up the cast if you want me to.
Yeah. That is Rosamund Pike, right? Because
they're
there's
all
another
Mrs.
woman that looks a
Bennett
lot like her.
They're all called the same
Yeah.
thing.
Anyway, so Mr. Bing,
But it is Rosamund Pike.
she's okay. So she's there and she's sick, and it's funny because Mr. Bingley is shown to not be that intelligent, and Mr. Bingley goes, like she's like, oh, sorry, I'm here being sick, and he's like, oh, it's a pleasure, and then it's like kind of this awkward moment because like, oh, she's a pleasure being sick or whatever, and then he's all like, oh, it's not a pleasure she's ill, it's a pleasure she's here being ill, and it was just really, I just kind of laughed. It was, that's fake. Thank you. Anyway, I thought that was funny.
No, that's a cute moment.
Thank you.
No, I mean I get that scene is kind of when
No, it was just a little chuckle.
What the hand twitch? When he grabs her and he goes and he sits there and like he walks away and he's like,
I don't remember that.
I don't know. Well, apparently that's the thing. Because I went online and like Letterboxd and stuff, and everyone's like, when he twitches his hand, I'm like, because he
Mr. Bingley?
No, it's Mr. Darcy, and he finally the first time he holds Mrs. Bennett Elizabeth's hand.
That's sweet.
And he walks away.
That's a sweet moment. And I'm being
hand
genuine.
sits there and goes like this, and apparently that's like a hot thing a guy can do according to the online. I'm not making this stuff up.
It's kind of weird. I guess women like to see, men be vulnerable sometimes.
But what does this
sometimes
mean? Like you twitch your hand? It's like get the fucking germs off of me. Go watch the scene again. He goes,
because I thought you were saying like he's twitching because he was like, oh.
No, it's not because he's nervous. It's when after he's held her hand, they're like done dancing or something. He walks away and he goes, I know it sounds weird, but he does do it.
So he's disgusted?
It's what it looks like. You go online, it goes,
and they think it's hot that he's disgusted?
Hand clench, though. That hand tense, though. I don't...
Oh, tensing his hand.
Yeah, like he...
Okay, so I'm sorry, you had like disconnected the reason he did it from what was hot about it.
I don't know why
and I thought you were connecting it, and so I was so confused.
I'm trying to connect what's hot about the guy's hand.
Yeah.
Getting tensed up and flinched.
Got it.
As you go on reviews, it's like, That hand scene though.
Yeah, this is a very important thing about the movie for us to talk about at length.
Two people
ad nauseum
falling in love, and I'm digging here for content.
Okay, let's talk about her cousin. That dude was also hilarious.
I get, yeah. Mr. Collins?
Yes.
He wasn't hilarious. He's the most terrible person in the whole movie.
Yeah, and it was really funny. He wasn't the most terrible person in the whole movie.
Yes, he was.
He was just really off-putting and kind of funny.
He was never funny, but
and she put him off on her friend.
I'm pretty sure her friend put herself on him.
No. Okay, but you know what's really funny? I think I kind of knew it wasn't going to be that because of the kind of movie it is, but a part of me thought in the beginning, like maybe after the first 2 times, I think maybe I asked Haley or something, but like after the first, no, because Haley ruined it for me. She's like, oh, that's her best friend. And I was like, just let me watch. Sister. I was like, just let me watch the movie. And then after I saw like 2 or 3 scenes of her, I was like, oh, okay, that's why she said it. Because there's never, you know how like usually when characters are introduced through the main character, it'll be like the main character walks into a room and they're like, oh, hey, and they see each other or whatever.
Then they get.
You never see them approach each other. They're just there together. And she's almost always not with anybody else. So it's almost as if her friend only, like, for the first, like, 3 scenes until her friend, like, gets married and starts existing in front of other people. Before that, I'm like, is she your imaginary friend? Because she just is next to you all of a sudden in scenes, and you're the only one talking to her. I just thought that was, it just came across as weird.
I had my notes on here. I originally called her because at this point I thought she had like 1,000 sisters. I thought her best friend was one of the sisters. So I was like, damn, her sister hoed her and ran off with her guy that didn't want her. But then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's a best friend. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I lost track, but yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I was spoiled by Haley telling me too early when in reality, based on you not knowing it, probably a good thing she told me that that's her best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that's the set of sisters, especially Jenna Malone, the actress.
Yeah.
God, she's unbearable in this movie.
Well, I think she's supposed to be. I think that means she did a good job acting.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Like that was my least favorite character. Right along her and Mr. Collins should have been the ones that hooked up, because they're match made in heaven.
She was pretty young. I don't know.
She runs off though anyway with some guy.
Oh yeah, because she runs off with the guy from the yeah.
I don't know the age, because they ask her age. Remember, Lady Catherine or something asks about her age.
All right, when you say Lady Catherine, I think you've accidentally jumped to Game of Thrones or something.
No, there's a Lady Catherine in this.
I don't remember that. Is that Judi Dench?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know. They all have.
You could be right. I think you're right.
Yeah, and so they ask her about her age, and she like gives this flippant answer about she won't answer it.
Yeah.
So you never really get any of these people's ages.
I'm pretty sure they said that the younger sister was only 15 or something like that. That ran off with the one dude.
Yeah. So we get
kind of looks like maybe budget Orlando Bloom, maybe a little bit. You know.
He does.
Yeah.
She runs off with long-haired soldier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, budget Orlando Bloom.
He looks more like a. I don't know. Yeah, he looks like I've seen him in something. I think, and I don't know what it's from.
Yeah. I feel like I probably have to. I don't know, man. I didn't know you were gonna crap on this. I didn't know you were gonna shit on it so hard.
It's not. I can totally see why girls get together for like a sleepover and they have Pride and Prejudice nights. I get it, and I know like it's got a cult following amongst girls and women.
Girls and women.
Yes. There's a difference.
No, I know. It's just
but
I just think it does stand on its own merits. Not trying to play the feminist card or anything. I just genuinely think it's not nearly as boring as you're saying it is.
It's not. No, it can be boring.
You can't see it, but off screen, my wife is actually here with a gun to my head. I'm saying what I have to. I'm just kidding.
It's right there.
Yeah, right there.
Gosh, she's your Jordan Hudson to your Bill Belichick, isn't she? Your wife, making sure you love Pride and Prejudice. I know you're not a big sports guy, but
yeah,
she's off camera telling you what to say.
Yeah, she's not.
But it's just, I just find it funny that we got 2 dudes sitting here talking about Pride and Prejudice.
Hey man, nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing at all.
I don't know. There was genuinely a part of me. I'm at least gonna ask Haley because she watched there was like a mini series they did that I think is like actually British.
Colin Firth.
Yeah,
I've heard that's better.
That's what she said. So I want to ask her, what they did. Did they develop it more? Because what I think they would need to do, because they kind of focused on
should explain. We don't
Elizabeth. Yeah, you just you want to watch a movie have nothing explain. You just want explosions. No explosions in this movie for you. You're like,
you.
No, not at all. But no, I think that their relationship could have been developed more, because this was more of a coming of age.
Felt very, very rushed.
Yeah, this
but
was
that's
more
just like, it's arranged stuff. It's like the first thing is like, we're over there to meet your husband.
Yeah.
Which one of my daughters do you want?
Rather than being like a romantic film about her and the dude, it is more of a coming of age story about her, which is not a bad choice. It's actually just not what I thought it was.
It's kind of exactly what I thought it was, maybe, and which is, I mean, I guess it's a little less romantic than I guess I thought it was. Like, it's not like ooey gooey.
Do you know what I thought it was?
A coming of age story?
I thought it was much more dramatic, no comedy, and I thought it was men are bad.
Oh.
And that wasn't that at all.
No.
And I was like, oh,
no.
I need to let go of my Pride and Prejudice.
Wow, Michael, we're really killing it on this one. But no. I mean, I like the way there's some, I don't know. I wouldn't watch it again. Unless like my girlfriend or something wanted it, but I don't even like have a girlfriend, so I'm not going to watch it anytime soon. So,
I probably have a substantial amount of time before this comes up, but I will have a daughter at some point this year. So I don't know why you're rolling your eyes about that. So in the next 10 years, unless they...
You're going to watch it with her before she's 10?
10, 12, I don't know. Haley will determine that. I won't, but unless they want a mommy daughter thing, I'll watch it with them. Or if not, that's fine. You know what? They'll watch that, and then me and Kanan, my son, will watch Monster Trucks, because that'll make it so Kyle approves.
Like the movie Monster Truck?
No.
You ever seen that movie?
No.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. I failed to come up with a watch one, remake one, erase one for this one, but I think it should be chick flicks, and let's see if I can come up with 3 off the top of my head.
Okay.
They're probably going to go more the rom-com route, because that's kind of how my brain works. What's the one with Ryan Gosling and Steve Carell?
Punch Drunk Love.
No, it is not.
No, that's Adam Sandler. That's
Yeah, you just wanted to throw a thing out there.
It's I can look it up while we're doing this.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
That's going to be one of them.
3 words. Love.
Yeah, love was in there. So Crazy Stupid Love will be one of them. And then what are 2 more chick flicks that we could,
2 more
pit against each other?
House Bunny.
That's definitely not a chick flick.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, like, I don't know. I don't watch these movies, so.
Have you seen Crazy Stupid Love?
I have.
Okay, so yeah, essentially 2 more that you've seen, because this doesn't work if you haven't seen them, which is my other reason why I think I hesitated to put 3 together, because I was like, what if Kyle hasn't seen them? Because I grew up with a mom and a sister. Like, I've seen some chick flicks.
Yeah, but live.
You grew up with a mom and a sister too. You just weren't isolated with them all the time. Well, yeah, there was a period of your life where you lived with your mom, and they never made. You weren't a close knit family.
Guess we were.
You were off playing your video games, pretending they didn't exist.
I wasn't sitting on the couch watching Pride and Prejudice with them. I know that.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know, chick flicks that I have seen. This is a hard one. They put me on the spot.
Yeah. All right. So
Just
I'll watch Crazy Stupid Love. I'll remake
it.
Crazy Stupid Love, and I'll erase
Pretty Woman.
anything Kyle thinks is good.
Pretty Woman.
I'll erase The House Bunny.
Okay.
I'll remake Pretty Woman. That's it. I'm gonna.
Have you seen Pretty Woman?
Yeah. No, I don't remember it. I maybe haven't seen it all the way through.
It's kind of a rags to riches.
Yeah.
But
So
she's much more
I'm watching.
rags than Keira Knightley is.
Yeah.
In this.
I'm watching Crazy Stupid Love because it's perfect as it is.
It's a good movie.
Maybe some things could be said about, like a 17, 18-year-old girl giving, naked pictures of herself to like a 12-year-old.
Oh, Crazy, that movie?
Yeah.
That is?
That movie? The one we've been talking about, that one.
They don't,
yeah.
Well, it's accidental, kind of.
No, at the end, she's like,
Doesn't she think? We'll have to watch that movie another time, but I thought
We'll do an episode on that. And then yeah, I'm gonna erase the House Bunny. I haven't seen it. Don't need to. It's also not a chick flick, but you said it, so it's here. And then, unfortunately, I guess you haven't seen enough chick flicks. You don't respect women. So, what can we do?
The movies aren't made for me, so I don't watch them.
Oh,
I don't watch. Do I look like?
You don't want to appropriate
How many
chick
times
flicks?
we go to the movie theater all the time? We never go see.
Yeah, you and I don't. I would go with my wife, happily.
Well,
unless it's like, one of those that is. Men are bad. I don't like men are bad movies. I won't watch those.
So you've come up with your third.
I did already because we said Crazy Stupid Love, The House Bunny, and then the other one. I mean, this is the dumbest one we've done, like by far. But the other one was something that was thrown out there. Pretty Woman, remake Pretty Woman. I think Pretty Woman remade today actually could be really good.
She's like an OnlyFans star, and he finds her.
Yeah, I don't know why someone hasn't already done it.
That's nasty.
It's not. I mean. They could put good morals in there, The moral of the story at the end is she shouldn't have been on OnlyFans, and he shouldn't have been looking on OnlyFans, so they're going to settle down together and have children, as they should.
Yeah.
Which some people will be upset about, and some people, like myself, will be like, heck yeah, dude.
Now we got to do a Pretty Woman episode.
No, yeah. That at that point, it just sounds like we're tearing it down.
That's just
we'll do it eventually.
The whole month.
Well, that's half of what we talk about in different episodes is, we're going to have to do an episode on that. We're going to do an episode on that one. Hey, man, we'll have a lot of fruit on the tree to pick.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, yours is an actual saying.
Yeah. So, Pride and Prejudice.
Terrible co-host today. I just want you to know that.
It's this movie that is really, I don't have a whole lot to say.
Yeah.
But I told you before.
Would that happen to be, just possibly because of your pride? And or your prejudice?
No, it's not. I'm not following that.
It's definitely your prejudice.
You stretched that joke way too far.
Yeah, no, you can't.
But yeah, overall, this movie, it gets a middle thumb.
I'll give it 2 thumbs up.
I give it 2.
All right, I give it 1.5 thumbs up. This is just a weird look.
You get this.
So you get like if we go stars, 3 out of 4 stars, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's go 6 out of 10.
Okay.
It was all right.
You can have your own
watch
scale.
it for Haley. I'm glad we watched it for Haley.
Yeah.
Never again, though.
Okay.
Next movie she picks got to be better.
Yeah.
Sorry, Haley.
Well, next movie you pick, you got to watch, but that's cool.
I have watched all the movies we're talking about.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Alrighty. Well, that all you have to say?
Yeah. Thanks for always for listening and now watching us. This has been Pride and Prejudice on the Super Movie Bros podcast. Ooh.
All right. Peace out.